Hi, my name is Sophie Lavat, and I'm a junior at Our Lady of Lourdes Academy. And my speech today is about poverty. Have you ever wondered who was most affected by poverty? The groups most affected are the non-white populations. According to appa.org, in comparison to 8.2% of white Americans living in poverty, there are 26.8% American Indian and Alaska Natives, 19.5% Blacks, 17% of Hispanics, and 8.1% Asians. Not only this, but children take up a good majority below the poverty line. An example is 40.7% of Hispanics living in poverty are under the age of 18, being almost half of this percent. In addition to this, families with a female as the head of the household are more than twice as likely to live in poverty compared to male-dominated households. The percent comparison to the female to male-dominated households is 23 to 11.4%. Now, these percents aren't even the majority of the issue. The real problem is the emotional and mental long-lasting effects poverty is leaving on children and teens. Poverty is associated with homelessness, hunger, inadequate care, unsafe households, under-resourced schools, etc. The developmental delays and trauma this leaves on children is detrimental. Psychological research even shows that living in poverty is associated with differences in structural and functional brain development in children and adolescents. Now, as mentioned prior, children or teens growing up in poverty often attend under-resourced schools, which lack education opportunity, appropriate books, technology, administrators, etc., to provide a sufficient experience for these children and teens. Students from low-income families have a higher dropout rate compared to any other income status, unfortunately. Additionally, hunger has its own negative effects through poverty on children and teens. For instance, pregnant mothers experiencing undernutrition could potentially risk premature birth, lower brain weight, head weight, and body weight, along with many other risk factors. While growing up, kids experiencing hunger, according to APA, are at least twice as likely to report being in fair or poor health, and 1.4 times more likely to have asthma compared to food-secure children. In addition to this, too little energy to children at a very young age is very detrimental, as the first 3 years of a child's life are the period of rapid brain development. This can cause poor mental health, lower academic performance, and lack of social or emotional skills with their peers. Fortunately, there are ways that we can help poverty in America. For example, volunteering with charities or organizations to provide assistance to low-income and homeless families, donating supplies and resources to underprivileged schools or donation centers, donating to mental health improvement programs, supporting research on poverty and its link to health, education, and well-being. And there's a variety of organizations and charities that are linked to poverty and putting research and funding toward it. With everyone's help, we can make a better America full of hungry stomachs and healthy, happy homes. Thank you.